Digital 410 Productions proudly presents The Waterman and D-Train Show.
Snack, crackle, and pop.
Live from the ACT Computer Studios in Cape Coral, Florida, it's the Waterman and D-Train Show.
What's up, what's up, what's up? As she just said, I still don't have an opening. I guess I should say, what's up, OG 500? I gotta come up with a whole new opening for 75 episodes. I said digitized live from ACT Computer Studio in Cape Coral, Florida, but now Carrie says it. And so I don't know what to say.
You can say it too. Say it again.
Digitized live from the ACT Computer Studio in Cape Coral, Florida. It's the Waterman and it's the Bill, Carrie, Don, and Gordon show. Or as we like to call it, the What's in Your Head podcast.
Oh, that's scary.
Gordon, how are you?
I'm fantastic, guys. How are y'all doing?
We're doing good. We're doing good. For those of you joining us wondering where the hell Dave is at, Dave is out doing Dave things. He can't be here. So joining us from the Unsupervised podcast is Bill. Now, Bill, I am running behind. I usually had your theme song loaded up in my system so I could pull that off to give you a real welcome, but I'm slacking once again.
It's all right. It's all right. You can sing it. We don't really have lyrics or anything, but
it's the Unsupervised podcast.
That's what we need. We need a little bit of cheesy lyrics in there.
Like a jingle. Go ahead and text Nugget. We are going to get something out of the way because I don't like eating cold food.
Ooh.
And I figure since Dave's not here and he's usually hungry, why not do a food bit without Dave?
Oh, man. Poor Dave.
And so what we're going to do is we're going to do a blind taste test between the new Impossible Whopper
I'm nervous.
and the Whopper with cheese.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I don't know if I'm ready for that.
See the commercials, you're not supposed to be able to tell the difference.
Well, I can tell you this from being in the car with it, the Incredible Whopper does have a different smell. So I'll give you a little cheat if you want to lean in and smell it. By all means, do it.
And
lean in on that mic.
I just quartered them up for us, and as I was slicing into it,
you could smell it?
No, I felt a difference in the texture.
Oh, really?
So I'm a little nervous because I'm a big-time texture person.
Oh, yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. If I want to bite into like a
I
hockey
might be able
puck.
to tell right away.
While we're waiting for the Impossible Burgers to come in by the new Digital 410 underage intern, Nugget, let's give your show a little plug. It's the Unsupervised podcast.
It is. Yes.
Much like the Waterman and D-Train show and all of our shows, it can be found where all fine podcasts are available. But give us a little what have you on what you guys do.
Oh, man. It's a show. I don't know. Someone said it was like the Seinfeld of podcasts, not about anything, but we're going to make you laugh. That's the goal each week anyway.
Well, that's all of our goals each week. Now, I think more often than not, we fail miserably.
We do a bunch of random stuff. We check the news. We do stupid bits and songs, and then try to keep up on current events and do games and trivia and things like that.
One of the crazy things you guys do is you come out the gate with the news. You get started
right away.
We
jump right into it, yeah.
Oh, gosh, here we are.
Here she is, the new Digital 410 unpaid intern. She doesn't watch where she walks. She's bringing in the food now. Go ahead and sit them down right here in front of Bill.
I'm a little nervous about this. I got to be honest with you.
Okay.
So which one's which? Oh, you're not going to tell me.
We don't know. She's the only one who knows. Now, she didn't bring any plates in, so...
if I give you $1, will you tell me which one's
where's
which?
the other... I brought all those other plates.
Don't worry about it. Here's some white trash plates.
Nice. There's the whole stuff.
All right.
Give Bill a white trash plate.
I'll take it away.
Okay.
I'll give you the other plate.
Yeah, thank
you.
you.
Well, quickly, go get the plates. We're live.
Here's my boring ass. All right, I don't eat onions, so I'm going to pick some stuff off.
I went ahead and went no tomato.
Yeah, I asked for that.
I'm with you on that.
See?
No tomato, no onion.
One.
I'm boring, D-Train. We went through this.
He calls me boring all the time.
Yeah, she gets boring tacos, boring burritos.
Tacos. I still haven't eaten a crunchy taco. And I haven't had taco.
When she gets a taco, she gets hamburger, lettuce, and cheese. No, she only like hot lettuce because it gets wilted, so she gets hamburger and cheese.
I'm kind of with you on that.
Yeah. I have onion, though. I do put onion.
Oh, yes.
Gordon, what do you like on your tacos?
Salsa?
Load that son of a up.
Absolutely.
And potatoes, you might as well have a bologna sandwich.
Ignore the number. There's the official Digital 410 mascot parking in the back.
Does this have a writing on it?
Yeah. Bring in the piece of paper that has the answer on it.
Okay, so take one pen.
What number is this?
Thank you.
Oh.
Sariana. One of these.
Which one's A? Which one's B? Here, just give me. That's B. Give me a B.
Good.
Okay.
Give me a B. I'll start with a B. Now here, just put the B on here. I'm gonna start with a B.
All right, this is interesting because I'm picky. I'm gonna.
Gordon, have you had the Impossible Burger yet?
I'm not going to stoop to that level.
Yeah, I'm dreading this already. This isn't the wrong plate.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're already messed up.
Okay, so we're all gonna try
Head
to
on
be-
out and shut that dog
Can I
up.
have your
She gave it to me.
Okay.
I got the answer cheat
See
sheet.
ya. I'll
Bye.
tell you who
Thank you.
wins.
All right, so I'm just gonna try it. We're just gonna dive into B. Is that what we're doing?
Sure, let's dive into
Yeah.
B.
Oh Jesus. I got
Now,
some
for those of
onion.
you at home, I know that eating on mic isn't the best thing in the world to do.
Mute us.
And so I'll just put a little background music in here, and we'll turn that down a little bit. What's been going on with you, Gordon? Fill some time for us.
What?
Well, I'm not there eating an Impossible Burgers. Things have to be going well. Had a rough couple of weeks, but I think the backside of that, we can talk about that a little later.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that subject while we're eating. Give me an A.
What do we think about this first? What do you think? If you had to guess.
I don't want to give.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I think that's the Whopper.
Okay,
I'm with
so
you,
say it's
D-Train.
same.
I'm with you.
Okay, so let's just
Give
quit
me-
now.
Well, give me
We're all
the
in
egg,
agreement.
because I want to taste the Impossible Whopper.
I think
We
we're
could be
done.
wrong.
We could be wrong.
Give me an A.
All right, then.
If we are wrong, that'd be great, because that's the whole point of the Impossible Whopper.
That's
It's not supposed
true.
to know.
I didn't eat dinner, so this is kind of working out. You know, I'm just saying.
There you go.
All right, go ahead and grab your A. I know you're
You want
excited.
to
You're ready
cleanse
to do
your
it.
palate?
I was looking for a smaller one. I already did.
Oh,
Oh, this one looks dead.
visually, I'm looking at the two of them. Actually, they look the same.
Do they?
Yeah,
All right,
side by side action, they look the same.
Oh, I'm having a little difficulty here. All right.
Yeah, smell it.
You're not supposed to smell it.
Smell it.
This is gonna go bad. This is how the zombie outbreak starts right here. Yeah, 100%.
The Impossible Burger. You know,
The,
and,
the smell's the only thing that gives it away.
Not much of a difference, though. Really, honestly.
Not when you have all the condiments on it covering up the flavor.
it's people.
Hmm.
Soy green.
It does have a little bit of a soy and green aftertaste to it. It does have a little bit of a veggie flavor to it.
Mm-hmm.
And it does have a little bit of texture problems.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say,
A is definitely the Impossible Burger.
yeah.
I guess if you're a diehard vegan who... Well, I think, first and foremost, diehard vegans, regardless if Burger King sells a Whopper, I don't think they're going to shut up the place anyhow.
No.
Not in the house of murder.
Out mud.
I don't even want to take another bite. I'm confirmed.
You're pretty convinced?
I'm convinced.
All right.
Yeah. It is the
Watch, we're all
Impossible
wrong. We're 100% got it
If
backwards.
we're all wrong, I'm never eating a
You can
Burger
throw that
King
over there.
again.
Dun, dun, dun,
Burger.
dun.
I'll set it over there.
Right.
That wasn't that challenging.
Anyone tuning in on YouTube right now is gonna be like, "What in the hell is Bill doing? He's got like 7 burgers in front of him."
A is the fake burger.
We
Yes.
were right.
So-
That is not the Impossible.
You can't fool us, BK.
No.
No.
Sorry.
We know our
False
stuff.
advertising.
The smell definitely smells different.
Yeah.
Texture.
Yeah, I know my meat. You know, and that is not meat.
No, it tastes.
Good time. You all right over there? You
Yeah,
good? All right.
I'm trying to keep from burping in the mic and just completely scaring everybody off.
Should I have her come
Yeah, you do
clear
look
away
like-
our-
Yeah, text the intern, have her come. She might just want to bring the trash can in with her.
Everyone's like,
So
that
gross.
Silent Bob looking dude is really going to town.
Yes, sir. So, I know the Unsupervised Podcast. You guys are going to be at the Southwest Florida Con.
Yeah.
When's that?
November 23rd. We've done it actually from the get-go every year. This will be a third time. We just get a table there and we hang out. Last year we went all out. We brought a prize wheel, gave out prizes, and we had a couple other people from the podcast network come
Is that
down.
at the Holiday Inn Express or some shit?
It's at the Crown Plaza in Fort Myers this time.
Nice.
And actually we did a CalusaCon with them.
Now, the Southwest Florida Con, that's very generic. It's unlike a Comic Con or a Tech Con or
Yeah.
thing like that. So what is the primary theme to the Southwest Florida Con? I mean, you guys just sitting around like...
Everything. It's comics and pop culture.
Okay.
They have some comic writers this year, illustrators, and then a few old school wrestlers from back in the day. So it's like pop culture stuff.
Sure.
We all got it correct.
Yeah. You can definitely taste the difference. You're more than welcome to sample those out in the kitchen.
Yeah, nobody licked or touched those ones.
Yeah.
That's all.
It probably would have been easier if you just brought a trash can, but that's all right.
I know, I feel bad.
So
You're unpaid, you know? You should really ask for money for this.
So, she gets plenty of goddamn money. Trust me there. So when
She
you
told
go,
me today, I'm not your maid.
Ho, ho, ho.
kids,
Get what you ask for.
Lean in on that mic. It's a cheap mic. It's very low. So do you guys do you record a podcast from there?
Yeah, what we usually do is we set up, we hand out stuff. We have a bunch of games. We try to get the people involved, bring them to the table. Then we'll record a full episode during the con and try to get people that we meet or encounter to take part in it.
Now, one of the things I know when I do my What's the Scuttlebutt podcast remotely, the fans kind of have to understand and sacrifice a little bit of sound quality.
Yes.
I just did 2 interviews with 2 different vets, and one of them I can't complain because he was doing an interview from his hospice room.
I saw that.
And if you listen quietly, about once every 10.5 minutes, you'll hear the compressor kick on for his air system.
Oh, jeez.
And the other one I did was at the guy's house. And once again, when you're in someone's living room or house or whatever, the echo is usually bad. There's phones ringing and all that, and there's a lot of air noise. You're not in a studio like we are today. And so that's the one. And, when I worked for K-Rock, that's one of the reasons why Stan didn't like doing remote broadcast or doing our show remotely, is because the sound quality suffers. You don't have all your tools available to you. And so you're trying to do a show on 2 out of 4 engines, and it really does affect the sound quality.
It does.
And one of the things Gordon and I were talking about, and you and I were talking about, and if Dave was here, I'd hold his feet to the fire. The guy's been in radio for 19 years. And for those of you who listened to the last episode,
I know.
Just tell her to give him some of the damn food. You would hear him backing off the mic.
Oh, yes, okay.
And it's like, dude, stay on mic. You're a professional. You've been doing radio for 20 years, but you would hear the volume just drop.
Yeah.
And I'm driving to Alabama because I went up to Fort Morgan, Alabama for World War II weekend, and I have a 9.5-hour drive. And so I'll listen to this podcast for an air check. I'll listen to the Failed to Fail episode, Living with Lupus, we did with Carrie. And I would listen to the What's the Scuttlebutt podcast I did with Katie Morris, who people may know from Stan and Haney as a shark lover. She was down in Peleliu in Guam doing underwater photography, and she went on the World War II tour and actually discovered the Battle of Peleliu, which happened to be the same reenactment we did over the weekend. But as I'm driving, I'm just like, get on your mic! I was getting so angry. I ended up calling Gordon about it. I was so pissed.
Yeah, that'll drive you crazy.
Not only does it drive you crazy, but me, the person who makes a show, but the people who listen regularly.
Yeah, I'd see that, man. And you definitely sacrifice the sound, especially if you do anything live. That's the nightmare.
Yeah.
We bring everything as far as our bells and whistles and sounds and everything. We just set everything up, and we deal with the crap background noise.
And so I drove to Alabama, and it was for the 75th anniversary of Peleliu landings, which ironically takes place in the South Pacific. And one of the things it's known for is being so damn hot. The guys were dying of dehydration. A lot of the water cans came in, had gas in them previously, so there was nothing to drink. But we're up in Alabama in the middle of November, and during the day it was getting like 60. But we're right across the street from the beach, and so the wind's just blowing all day long. Like, it looks like I have sunburn, but a lot of this is windburn. And so it's cold. But at night it was getting down to 43 degrees, not counting wind chill. And so for 2 days I'm sleeping on the ground underneath a 75-year-old piece of canvas, freezing my ass off. When's the last time you roughed it? Or what is your idea of roughing it?
I've been camping a couple times.
How long ago?
Damn it, it's been at least 10, 15 years since I've gone camping.
Yeah, but I'm sure that was in like a vinyl synthetic tent with a ground and zip-up doors. And you probably had like a mummy bag or a sleeping bag.
We had a little stovetop with propane to cook our breakfast. Oh, yeah. I ain't going crazy or anything.
Yeah, basically I was a step up from being homeless for a few days. I had 3 wool blankets and literally 2 pieces of canvas buttoned together and stuck in the ground, sleeping on the grass.
But you had fun.
Oh, yeah. I always have fun, but that's why we go.
Hell no. I didn't want to deal with that. I'd be freezing. I'd be uncomfortable. Yeah. I need my bed.
Well, if that torture's not enough, this coming Saturday is my Savage Race, so I'm driving up to Dade City, Florida to do 7 miles with 27 obstacles.
Really?
Yeah, it's going to be badass.
Oh, no.
It's going to be so much fun.
I would be tired just seeing the pictures of it.
Gordon, I know you're new to this, and you may still have a thing about your privacy. Do you want to talk about what happened to you?
Well, I could tell you I was, since the 21st, I have now had 4 urgent care visits, 1 emergency room visit, and 1 small operation in the last 2 weeks.
Jeez.
So,
see, Dave's not here because Dave's daving around. The last episode, Gordon wasn't here because he's in the goddamn hospital doing an overnight stay.
I mean, you could have Skyped in still. I
He
don't.
tried. He couldn't get internet in there very well. The microphone on his phone sucks.
I got you. All right.
But yeah, he was laid up in the hospital with an ailment, let's just say.
Jeez.
An infection. It was something that I've had before. It is something that affects guys predominantly. And just imagine an area with a lot of friction, sweat, and an ingrown hair.
Oh.
Your perineum?
Huh?
Your perineum?
Close. It's called an abscess, and it was misdiagnosed as one thing. And I said, "Hey, I've had this before. This is feeling awful similar." No, you're fine. This is it. And after they've had their way with me, and I had to take a Silkwood shower, I came back the next day. Said, "Look, now I've got a fever. I still think I've got an infection." Okay, here you go. We'll hook you up to 150 cc's of antibiotics. We'll give you a strong dose to go home. I went home. Wasn't getting any better. And then that Saturday, I went again. No, Sunday I went again. And they said, yeah, we're going to give you a CT scan. I was like, well, you're supposed to give me one last time. But okay, whatever. Yep, it's exactly what you thought it was. I'm like, fantastic.
Could you imagine going to a hospital with an issue, telling them that it's very reminiscent of a problem you had 8 years prior? They give you a run of fucking antibiotics and send you home, and you come back 5 days later so bad that you have to have a minor operation?
Oh, they don't care. They just give you the drugs. They go home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, I got lucky. So I went straight to the ER, got checked in. So after that Sunday, I spent 4 hours in urgent care, 4 hours in the emergency room. 2 resident surgeons came and had their way with me, which morphine did not stop. And then...
well, see, like I was going to say, if Dave was here, he'd be like, hey, bro, at least you had some morphine, man.
That's true, I guess, yeah.
It didn't work, motherfucker. And I got lucky that night. A surgeon was coming in for an emergency appendectomy.
Huh.
So they tagged me on the end of that because mine was actually considered fairly minor. But yeah, then I woke up. The tale did not end there. So I went to work. I was a mess last week. Just couldn't get around real well. And coming up on... And they sent me away with some nice heavier antibiotics, which ended up being amoxicillin and something else. And then Saturday I wake up and my lovely wife Katina says, dude, you are full of hives. So I had full body hives Saturday. So guess where I went? I went back to the urgent care after we called the doctor who prescribed me, and he said, get off of it. And, now we're on the mend.
Could you imagine running 3.2 miles with those hives?
Well, fortunately it wasn't that itchy, but I look like a mess.
No, my hives didn't itch either. It felt like more like a mild burn. It felt like I had sunburn. My hands, everything. Yes, my hands itched real bad, but like my legs and everything else was just burning.
Well, Gordon, was that an allergic reaction to the amoxicillin or whatever it was?
Yeah, I think it was. I actually called my mom, and I said, hey, am I allergic to amoxicillin or penicillin? She goes, yeah.
Oh, shit. My son is, too. We found that out the hard way.
I've had amoxicillin before with no reaction.
Well, I think
the doctor said, here's the deal. With amoxicillin and that, you could take 100 pills, and on 100 and you blow up.
Yep.
I think a lot of it has to do with the quantity, too, because I'm not allergic to anything, and I've told a story before, but I had this dentist in California. It was like the first time I had dental insurance since my dad dropped me when I was 18. Well, he didn't drop me. As soon as I graduated high school, his insurance company dropped me because I didn't go to college. And my back molar basically rotted away between the ages of 18 and 21. Oh. And so when I worked in California, I finally got insurance, and I went, and the doctor's like, oh, my God, you have nothing left but a root back here. You got to be in pain. Well, yeah, when I was 18, 19, I would wake up in the middle of the night screaming because of the pain. But at that point, the root was dead, but I didn't turn down the painkillers that she gave me. And so she wanted to schedule to do that and to fill some fillings. And I was like, well, what's the latest appointment you have? She's like, 5 o'clock. Okay. So I went in there. Well, apparently she had a hot date or something. She shot me up, started going at it. I'm like, I can feel it. Now, Carrie used to work in the dental. I have a crooked canine tooth, and so they use this kind of clamp on my lip. And she tightened it down so hard, the next day I had a blood blister in my lip. And so when I told her I could feel it, she gave me like 2 more shots of penicillin. Or not penicillin, the numbing stuff.
Novocaine.
The next day I broke out. I didn't even realize what it was from. And the guy at my work thought I had poison ivy, so they sent me home because he was highly allergic to poison ivy. Then I realized, she shot me up with so much Novocaine that I broke out from it. So not only did I have a busted lip from her clamp, but because she was in such a hurry and didn't want to wait. What Novocaine takes usually, 5-10 minutes to?
But it also depends, because when I went to go have my wisdom teeth taken out, they shot me like 7 different times, and I still couldn't get numb.
Jesus.
I guess if they hit the nerve or not.
Have you ever had a wisdom tooth taken out?
Yeah, actually, I had, I don't know if it was 2 or 4 of them. I was like 15. I got it pulled.
I was a senior in high school. They had to crush mine and cut mine out with a laser.
Ooh.
So I had the galls packed in there, and at the time, I was just got started in my smoking career, and so of course every time you smoke a cigarette, you'd have to wash your mouth out, make sure you didn't get dry socket, and like 5 hours later, after the numbing went down and all that, I found a gall still packed in my mouth. It was full of blood. It's the grossest shit ever.
Oh, it doesn't sound. That sounds nasty. Nasty.
Gordon, you had the same issue with your wisdom teeth, right? They had to cut them out too.
Yeah, all 4 were impacted and growing in on their sides. They cut it out. I remember it was my senior year of high school. My Christmas vacation was me knocked out on hydrocodone on the couch for a week.
Sounds like a good time.
What's up, Anthony Troyer, OG5? Chris Quinton says, what's up, Carrie?
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Bill Howard's on there, says, hey, Dan.
My brother's in there.
Oh, yeah, yep. I'm trying to figure out whose microphone's getting shitty on us.
I was wondering if it was this thing or not. No.
Yours sounds like it needs more heat. I hear an echo like you're Dave.
Me right now? Well, I had mine turned down a little bit because I don't want to pick up everybody else in the room, but we'll go that way. How did okay, it's the big time change time.
Oh, I hate it.
How did it affect you? I mean, you hate it that bad, or is it like whatever?
I just feel like I should be in bed. Like, leaving, nothing worse than getting home from work and it's dark out. That's what drives me crazy. I feel almost sad.
Well, the fine people of Florida did vote, and we did pass the amendment suggestion to do away with the time zone change.
No one cares, though.
Well, that has to go. It has to go to Washington, and Congress actually has to vote it in because it affects more than just everybody here.
Yeah.
But I think they shot it down, which I don't know why they would. Either that, or, I don't know if they shot it down. They're just too busy trying to impeach people that they don't have time to put it on their ballot.
I think this is a little more important. Let's get this time shit under control.
Well, you know what the funny thing is, and I always thought about it too, is everybody thinks it's a farming thing.
I thought that's what it started with too. Yeah.
I always thought the same thing. Oh, they do it so they can start farming earlier. The first time change was during World War One, and it was so that they could, because we have blackouts, and they redid it during World War Two. There was a stop from the time zone from World War One to World War Two. We didn't actually do it in between, and especially during World War Two when we had our blackouts on the east and west coast from the submarines. They moved the time back so that the workday could start earlier, so we can do production more for war effort, make planes, uniforms, and everything for the war effort. And I remember I did a story in What's the Scuttlebutt about it, and I actually named the guy who came up with the idea and for both of them, and he ended up meeting the president on both of them and all that. But yeah, it was actually started for war production.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, because once again, on the East Coast and West Coast, where you have submarine attacks, potential attacks, we had the blackout stuff, and so at night you would either have to close the curtains down and all that, and so they actually did it for war production, and they just never stopped.
I think they could stop now.
It'd be nice. Well, it didn't.
I'm against it. It drives me crazy for some reason. It's just that early, like,
Well, the crazy thing is the last 2 years I've been in Alabama for both times, because we had the 75th anniversary of Terra 1 this year, Peleliu. And once you cross halfway through the Panhandle, it goes to Central Time.
Yeah.
And they're already an hour behind. So for me, my daylight savings time started on Friday. So I was already an hour behind. And so then when you guys changed and I drove home, it's basically the same time I had already been on for 2 days prior. And so I'm already used to the time change.
Yeah. Gordon, you're what, 3 hours behind us where you're at?
Yeah, he's in Vegas.
3 hours behind us, and our sun officially went down at 4:44 this afternoon.
Oh, wow.
We were like 5:40, and I was sad. I could only imagine living where Gordon lives, and I'd be hibernating.
Did you ever watch the show Justified?
No, I haven't seen that.
It takes place in Harlan, Kentucky, and it's a coal mining town.
But clearly filmed in Southern California.
Yeah, because there's palm trees. But there's a song called "Never Get Out of Harlan Alive," and it's about the same town. And in the chorus, because Harlan is in the hills of Kentucky, deep down in the hills, in the chorus it says, when the sun comes up at 10 in the morning and it goes down every day at 3. I guess because they're so deep down in the hollers that when the sun goes down past the peaks of the hollers, it actually gets
dark.
It doesn't get really light until 10 in the morning and gets dark at 3, so it's like 5 hours of light
That's
a day or
nothing.
less.
Okay,
now,
so
on the flip side, in the summertime, our sun is up from like 6 to 10:30. So.
that's insane. Okay, I don't know if I'd want
10:30
that.
at night?
And it's pretty light out there, about 10 o'clock still. Yeah.
That was the other thing. No light pollution.
Really?
So because Fort Morgan is on the peninsula of Alabama.
Yeah.
On a peninsula, it's a Civil War fort, and it's probably a 25, maybe 15-mile jog down this thing. And so, as these things tend to do once the public leave, that's when the drinking starts. And we had 2 gentlemen flying from Japan, and they brought sake. And if you turn around and look on the second section of that, see the Lucky Strikes box behind you with the Japanese writing? They brought in filtered Lucky Strikes from Japan and gave me a pack. So we're drinking sake, we're drinking Red Stag, we're drinking Miller Lite, Bud Light. And so Friday night when I passed out in my tent in the 43-degree weather, it didn't affect me that bad for the first 3 hours because I'm drunk and passed out. But then you wake up. But when you get up to take a piss, you're sleeping in a big open field. So it's not like you're going to go walk the 500 yards to the bathroom. You just kind of wander out and take a piss.
Go where you got to go.
You look up and you're like, oh yeah, this is what it looks like not to have light pollution. You feel like you're in what's the those places used to have the laser light shows for Pink Floyd and the
like a planetarium. Yeah.
You feel like you're taking a piss in a planetarium. You can see every constellation, every star, and it's like, oh yeah,
this is pretty.
This reminds me when I lived in Kentucky.
But then you got to go back and sleep on your cardboard box in the little tent thing in 40 degrees. You take what you can.
Yeah, but it was so nice not to have light pollution and noise pollution for that matter. Sometimes it's funny. Last year when I went, I posted pictures, and a girl I used to know in California, she lives in Alabama. She's like, "Oh, I went there on a haunted tour." I'm like, "You get your money back. That place isn't haunted." Yeah, it is. I slept there on the site for 2 days. Trust me. I'm sure if anybody's going to see ghosts, it's going to be the person sleeping there for 48 hours and not the person on a 2-hour haunted tour.
You didn't pay for the tour, though.
Yeah,
so
they
weren't.
didn't.
They don't come out.
Yeah, I didn't go there predisposed to the fact that the place is haunted. But
Even
this
the ghosts
year,
want money.
This year was in the back of my mind, and the Japanese, they were actually sleeping in the fort, in the bunk room, and that's where we were getting drunk, and I still didn't see any ghosts, so it is what it is.
It's a sentence I never thought I'd hear somebody say. The Japanese were sleeping in the bunker. I don't know. It's something I never heard anyone actually say. You caught me off guard with that one.
You guys want to do a movie quiz?
Sure.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Now, originally when I came up with this idea, Bill's idea, he was going to have Chrissy from the Unsupervised Podcast come in.
Yeah, but she's a slacker.
Yeah,
she's
like a female Dave, but actually provides content. But and so I was going to have a men versus women on this. But
I'm like one of the ladies. I'll play on the girls' team.
Okay, you and Carrie can team up. Well,
you know the answer.
I know the answer, so it ain't gonna work.
All right.
So okay, you two can team up and go against Gordon. So here's what we did. I came up with the top.
Saying I need a handicap.
Well, no, it's just I want all 3 people to participate in this game.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what we have here is I actually have 21 of them, but we're going to do 10 because I figured out that it would be impossible for you guys to just guess random movies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take number 1 and actually number 10 and number 20 of the top favorite movies by women according to IMDb, and then the top rated movies by men.
Okay.
And so what I'm going to say is, okay, this movie and this movie, one of them's number 10, one of them's number 20, and then on the men's, this movie and this movie, one's number 10, one's number 20 on the women's. One, you got to guess to figure out which one's number 10. And then it'd be interesting to see what the score is between the two to see what, for example, if the women's favorite movie has a higher or lower rating than the men's favorite movie.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Kinda. We're just going to figure it out as we go.
We'll figure it out as we go.
It's a train wreck coming.
What do you mean? Only train wreck so far is I stapled all this shit together, so now I got to destaple it.
I go through train wrecks every week on my show, so listen, I understand.
That's nice and loud. Hold on a second. Go ahead, talk.
Did D-Train just say
Did he just say what?
de-staple it?
Oh, I think he did. I think that's an official term.
It is now. We'll put that in.
I think
Ism.
I think we need a T-shirt that says that. The D-Stapler.
The D-Stapler.
Sounds like a really bad movie that's going to star Vin Diesel. The D-Stapler.
The Stapler. It's a kids movie. Can't be any worse than that new Fireman movie with that wrestler. But you like wrestlers, don't you?
There's a new Fireman movie with a wrestler?
Yeah. What's that wrestler? He always wore the Pabst Blue Ribbon ripoff shirt.
Oh, wait a minute. Is it a John Cena?
John Cena.
He looks like Ernest Goes to Jail.
Yeah, it's a John Cena vehicle where he plays a forest firefighter, and he somehow comes across some kids who were abandoned from their parents or whatever, and hijinks ensue.
Well, that sounds like pure hell.
Wrestling. You gotta go wrestling down in the creek.
Now, I used to like wrestling back in like the 80s, 90s, like Hulk Hogan days. Then I was a fan.
Mm-hmm.
I had the Hulk Hogan bandana. Yeah. Yeah. I made myself a championship belt out of cardboard. That was cool.
Nice.
Well, you guys still do that on your
I actually
show
made
now.
one for the podcast. Yeah, that's a good point. Shit.
Okay.
Different, though. D-Train is different.
We're almost there. I don't want to start off doing number 1 and number 20, so we got to build up to that. Give it a dish. Give it a dish. Just figure I would have gotten all this shit sorted out beforehand, but why bother? Okay, yeah.
That's right. You can cut all this out.
Yeah.
It's not like it's live.
Not for the live people. Okay. For the men's top 20, one of these movies is number 20, and one of these movies is number 10, which don't matter because Carrie can see.
I can't see. Remember, I'm blind.
Okay. Which movie is number 20? Which movie is number 10? One of them is from 2010, which is Inception. And one of them is from 1962, which is Hakiri. Harakiri. This is the men's top 20 movies of all time.
And what were the numbers, 20 and what?
One of these is number 20, one of these is number 10 on the list.
I'm going to put in... Oh, should I go, or do we like...
Actually, we'll give Gordon the go-ahead. Gordon, which one do you think's number 20 and which one's number 10?
I've never heard of Hakiri. So
Neither.
I'm say that's 20. And Inception's 10.
Okay.
I'm going to agree with Gordon on that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna flip-flop. Sometimes oldie but goodie.
Really? You're going to go that route?
Carrie. I can't even pronounce that.
Hakiri is, in fact, number 20.
Yes.
Inception is number 10.
Ding, 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 ding.
Now,
Dave with the show.
the thing you gotta realize with the IMDb is their ratings is very fair. They're not as rough as the Rotten Tomatoes. Inception has an 8.8, and Akira has an 8.7. So now what will be interesting is on the ladies' side.
I might know chick flicks, but like if it's like a ladies geared towards, I might know it.
One of these is number 10, one of these is number 20. From 1974, is it Godfather Part 2, or is it One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest in 1975? I'll let you guys go first since you have that lady on your team.
Carrie, go ahead.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, number 10.
Okay. Gordon, can you keep score for me, by the way?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay, they got 1 point, you got 0.
Well, that's right. We're on the same team.
Oh, we do? Okay.
Thought I
Do you
got
agree
this.
or disagree? What were you going to say?
I agree.
You agree?
I agree.
So you guys have One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is number 10, and Godfather Part 2 is number 20. Correct?
Yes.
Gordon, what do you say?
I would have to say One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest would be more female-oriented, so that'll be 10.
You're both wrong.
Son of a bitch.
Godfather Part 2,
Don't listen to me.
1974, is the 10th most popular movie according to IMDb among women. I would also say I would be more One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, but let's be fair. The main villain in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is Nurse Ratched. And so, do women really they're gonna favor a movie where the arch rival is a bitchy nurse?
I can't say that I've seen the movie.
Really, it's a great movie.
I don't know if I've seen. I don't even know if I've seen The Godfather Part 2, to be honest with you.
Okay, so number 20 on the women's list is an 8.7, and number
Same
20
rating.
on the men's list was an 8.7,
See, consistency.
and number 10 for the women, Godfather Part 2, was in straight up 9, and then number 10 for the other one, I lost my shit, was an 8.8. Okie doke. For the women, this movie, one of these is number 19, the other one is number 9. Is it 2019's The Joker, that just came out? Or is it One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
Oh gosh. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
This is a
Wait,
different list. This is the women's list. The other one was the men's list.
I thought there was a woman's list.
No, I'm sorry. This is the men's list.
Okay.
You're right. So for the men, one of them's 19, one of them's number 9. Is it the Joker from 2019 that just came out a few weeks ago, or is it One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
I'll put Joker at number 9.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so new. Yeah, I'm going to go Joker at 9 also. People love that movie.
I agree.
Correct. 2019 is the Joker with an 8.8. Interestingly enough, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest on the men's is an 8.7.
You see Joker, by the way? Anyone?
No, I want to.
No, I have not. Is it any good?
I don't know if I expected different or more. It was a good movie. I don't know. I wasn't as crazy as everyone else about it.
Well, I'm not a superhero movie nut, so
Yeah.
I think I'd probably go into it with a little more neutral aspect on it.
I did leave sad, like depressed now. Like, what the hell?
I heard it's kind of a
It's uncomfortable at times.
I heard it's basically the writer and the producer's mirror image of what they believe is going on in America socially with the mental health decline and guns and violence and
Yeah,
all
that
the
sounds
hatred.
pretty right.
And then I heard some other college professor was saying there's too much male. What's the catchphrase that was going around for a while? Male.
Masculinity, toxic
Yeah,
masculinity.
too much toxic masculinity.
I didn't catch on to any of that. I just thought it was a little bit uncomfortable.
Because you weren't looking for it. See, these cats go in there looking for it.
They want something to be mad at.
Exactly. They're looking for a reason to get people to listen to their crap. And make
I just
big-
wanted a good movie, and I was like, yeah, it's all
But,
right.
so it wasn't a good movie?
It was good. It just wasn't everything I'd ever hoped for.
Would you recommend it to other people?
Yeah, probably. Mick on my show, he swears it's like the greatest movie ever. I thought he was just batshit crazy. I don't agree with that.
Now, is it one of those movies that leave you messed up feeling sort of like Requiem for a Dream?
No, you just leave sad. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, Requiem of a Dream is like...
That was a twist, like weird shit, right?
Yeah, you're like, that's a crazy fucking movie. Okay, on the top-rated movies for women on IMDb, one of these is number 19, and one of these is number 9. Is it 2002's The Pianist? I said pianist, you perv.
This isn't the men's list.
Which is a World War II based movie about a Polish Jew musician struggles to survive the destruction of the Warsaw ghettos during World War II. Or is it the 2001 movie Spirit Away? During her family's move to the suburbs, a sullen 10-year-old girl wanders into the world ruled by gods, witches, and spirits, where humans have changed into beasts. And I will just give you a little heads up, that is an anime movie.
Goddamn anime.
Or as we used to call it back in the 90s, Japanimation.
Carrie, would you care to maybe take a shot at this one?
Which one of these is number 19?
The anime.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not going to say it right.
The Pianist?
The piano movie will be higher.
Interestingly enough, once again, they're a year off. One's 2001, one's 2002. Gordon, what say you?
I am going to say The Pianist is going to be 9 just because it's going to be a little limited on the audience for the Japan anime movie. Amongst larger...
Now you got to keep in mind that both these movies came out 17 and 18 years ago, but this is a modern day list. And what do hipsters?
Oh goddamn!
They like
Anime.
They like anime. Spirited Away is number 9. The Pianist is number
Wow.
Because
19.
we needed an age bracket.
Yeah.
So why would the females like a World War II movie about a piano playing Jew trying to survive in the Warsaw ghettos? That's too much of a downer. When you
That's a good
have
point.
mystical, magical fairies and
I had that one picked for 19, so he said anime.
yeah, well, you should
Yeah.
always go with your gut.
So,
Now this was '90s movies. I'd be killing it, but right
Well,
now,
we have we're getting close to that.
no. I'm saying.
Okay, one of these is number 18, and one of these is going to be number 8. No, I'm just looking. I thought maybe I did skip one or two, but that's right. One of these is number 18. One of these is number 8. Is it 1957's Angry Men? Or is it Star Wars Episode 4, The Empire Strikes Back?
Now, this is the men's list, correct?
This is the men's list.
I'm going to say number 8 is Empire.
What do you guys say?
Based on your logic for the Japanese animation one, I'm going to say yeah, Star Wars.
IMDb is completely insane. and I'm not even. I'm sorry, 12 Angry Men is the name of the movie, not Angry Men. 12 Angry Men, 1957. Believe it or not, according to this list, number 8, 12 Angry Men, 1957. And just to show you I'm not full of crap, number 8.
I quit.
12 Angry Men.
I quit. I don't know this shit.
1957. I think the
I'm
fact
bad.
that The Empire Strikes Back is number 18, I think both these lists are now null and void, and we can't continue down this ruse.
Let's look at number 1. I'm curious now what number 1 is.
Okay,
One.
that's a good idea. Let's just guess. What would you think a number 1 movie? Let's go on the women's list. For women's list, what do you think number 1 is? Now, keep in mind, this was a list of 200. I only took 20. So they're saying out of 200 movies, Empire Strikes Back is number 18.
Okay.
I still think it's probably higher on the list, but out of 200 movies, they're saying it's 18.
For the women's list, I'm going to throw this out there. I'm going to go out right now and say it's like Grease or something like
Oh, I
that.
was going to say that's one of my favorites.
Gordon, what do you think on the women's list?
For Dirty
Yeah, I
Dancing.
think Grease or Titanic.
Ooh, I forgot about that one.
Dirty Dancing.
Now, interestingly enough, the Pianist, the World War II movie, was down on the list, but Schindler's List is number 2 for women, 1993.
Oh, no shit. I went in the wrong direction here.
Number 1 on the women's list, top 200 movies rated by women on IMDb in 2018, The Shawshank Redemption, 1994.
Completely opposite of what I was going.
Yeah.
Number 2,
Not-
I think a chick flip.
it's a great show, but exactly, when I was looking for this, I was expecting a bunch of like,
Rom-coms and, you know.
16 Candles.
Yeah, what's all those romantic flicks with the chick from Clueless,
Notebook.
Hometown Tennessee or whatever the bullshit is.
Pretty Woman.
Yeah, number 3 for the women's list is 1972's Godfather. Number 4 doesn't surprise me because the actors involved. Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King, 2003, is 8.9 stars. Number 5 is Life is Beautiful, 1997. When an open-minded Jewish librarian and his son become victims of the Holocaust, he uses a perfect mixture of will, humor, and imagination to protect his son from the dangers of the underground camps. So you guys are all over the place when it comes to your World War II Holocaust movies.
They want serious stuff.
I wonder what demographic they sampled this from.
I don't know. Number 17. Well, actually, number 17 is 2010's Inception, which was a good movie, groundbreaking. Here's another anime movie. Number 18 is Howl's Moving Castle, 2004. As we said before, The Pianist, 2019, is number 19.
I think they got this from Comic-Con.
I never knew that there was another movie called The Untouchables. It's not the one you're thinking of, the mobster movies.
No.
2011's The Untouchables. After becoming a quadriplegic from a paragliding accident, an aristocrat hires a young man from the projects to be his caregiver.
Oh, that's with Breaking Bad guy and Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. Yep.
There was people were upset because they cast the Breaking Bad guy and he wasn't a real crippled person, and people got upset because they didn't give a real crippled person the part.
I thought this
Swear
was
to God.
acting.
Wow.
That's what I agree.
It's called acting.
You can't cast unless it's.
Oh, the hypocrisy of everything.
I don't want to make anybody mad, but I'm going to let you guys know Hugh Jackman is not a mutant.
Son of a bitch.
He doesn't have unbreakable bones, nor does he have claws that come out of his knuckles, because he's an actor.
You're going to tell me that Gary Sinise has legs next, aren't you?
Yep. Number 12, Dark Knight, 2008. This is weird. Fight Club is number 13.
I can kind of see that.
Yeah,
That
but
women-
amongst the ladies, you got a six-pack ridden Brad Pitt.
I mean, that's why it ranks
Topless.
so high.
Yeah, it is out
He's
of
a sexy
200.
bitch. Yeah. He's not Brad Pitt Interview with a Vampire kind of thing, but he's still.
Brad Pitt and Ed Norton edged out Tom Hanks and Forrest Gump, coming in at number 14. And then number 15, The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. And Tom Hanks returns for The Green Mile in 1997.
I don't think I've seen that one
And
either.
then, I knew the list got a little squirrely.
Great movie.
I missed a page. Lion King's number 8.
Mm.
As we said, Spirited Away is number 9. Godfather Part 3. Blah, 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 blah.
Now, you still have the men's list there?
Yep. What do you think's number 1? What do you think's number 1 on the men's list?
Or worse.
What's that?
With the sampling size it seems to come from, I'm going to say it's Star Wars related.
Yeah, I was thinking that or the big Avengers. Everyone loves the damn Avengers.
I just can't get into those movies. Sorry, my papers got shuffled up here.
Turns out they didn't really cast Thor's not really the guy that plays Thor. He's not really a god. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't watch that. He's not a god?
God-like, but not a god.
Number 1 on the all-time men's list, Shawshank Redemption.
Damn it.
Number 2 is 1972's The Godfather.
Okay.
Number 3, The Dark Knight. Now, that's a good movie, but is it like the best movie out of the top 200 movies?
I don't think so.
I mean, I can see Shawshank Redemption. Godfather Part 2 is number 4. Notice no one's going for Godfather Part 3. As we said, number 9 is The Joker. Number 10 is The Inception. Number 11, ranking higher on the men's list, is Fight Club. Number 12, Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Rings. Number 13 is Forrest Gump. Number 5, Lord of the Rings, Return of the Kings. Number 6, Pulp Fiction, which did not come up on the women's list.
Oh, I forgot about that movie completely.
When's the last time you seen it?
You know what? I'm going to say 15, 20 years ago, yeah.
It still holds up. You should check it out. Number 7, Schindler's List. Number 8, 12 Angry Men. Number 14, the original 1966, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Number 15, guys apparently loved The Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
Never seen it.
Number
This.
Number 16, I don't think the CGI holds up. You really got to suspend your disbelief to watch 1999's The Matrix. Groundbreaking for its time, but now
it
going
looks
back,
like crap.
Yeah, they need. Speaking of identifying, both the brothers who made The Matrix have both transitioned now.
Really?
They're both ladies. Yes. Number.
What are the odds? They're both brothers.
Yeah. And they actually have them listed as Lana and Lily Wachowski. They actually, so on IMDb, they do have them listed as ladies now instead of the guys they were when they made the movie.
Are they ladies or lady boys?
I don't know. I guess it depends on what part of the world you're in.
That's true.
Number 17 is 1990's The Goodfellas. Great movie. As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster. Number 21, Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Number 21, have you seen Leon, the Professional?
I don't even know what that is.
You haven't seen that movie?
Mm-mm.
Who's the chick who played the Princess Leia's mom in Star Wars, like number 5? What's her nose? The
Natalie Portman?
Yes. This movie has a 12-year-old Natalie Portman in it.
I don't want to see a 12-year-old Natalie Portman.
And Gary Oldman's in it. Danny Aiello's in it, but Jean Reno, you've recognized him, he's a French guy.
I think I actually know what movie you're talking about.
He plays an assassin, but there is a very, very weird relationship between him and the 12-year-old Natalie Portman.
Ooh, you're not
It
selling
doesn't get
this.
sexual, but it's just got this weird thing going on. Number 18, Star Wars Episode 4, Empire Strikes Back. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I never heard of number 21, Drisham, Drishyam.
Sounds foreign.
Man goes to extreme lengths to save his family from punishment after the family commits an accidental crime.
Sounds anime.
It does sound anime. It really does.
It's not anime, but it does look Japanese. It's got a bunch of people I can't pronounce. Number 22 is 2014's Interstellar. That's Matt Damon, I think. Is that Matt Damon? No, Matthew McConaughey, Anne Hathaway, Jessica Chastain. And number 23, City of Gods, 2002. In the slums of Rio, two kids' paths diverge as one struggles to become a photographer. Doesn't sound like no Slumdog Millionaire, but whatever.
You got a mess of papers down there, Dietrich.
Yeah, well, you know. It is what it is. Hooray!
You know, poke an eye out.
Big paper cut.
Gordon, we live in Florida. And apparently at some point in time, somebody thought, you know what would be great? Let's sell bicycles with big, huge, fat rubber tires on them so you can ride them on the beach.
Yeah, makes sense.
Which makes sense, but more often than not, you see some poor son of a bitch who spent all his money on that one bike, and that becomes his key mode of transportation, and so you see him riding it on the street and the sidewalk. And the only thing I can think of is with those big, huge tires. Isn't that hard to pedal? I mean, you're burning a lot of energy. It's got to almost be like riding with flat tires, that much you would think.
You know what? I think the same thing. You see it around here all the time. Evidently, the fat tire thing is a fad. And they don't even look. They almost look like they're all single speed too.
Yeah, they are. Single speed kind of is a new trend too, which makes no damn sense. Especially when you're doing long distance riding, you're just burning yourself out.
But you got to be careful when looking at them because a lot of them now have an electric motor on them too. So there's some electric motor fat tire bikes out there, and these guys are humming along at 25 miles an hour.
Oh, that's a pretty good idea, actually.
You ready to start your news, Gordon?
Yeah, got a few stories.
Superior Galactic Grandma
Wrong
after
button.
eating a block of cheese, smoking 3 packs of cigarettes, and drinking a quart of milk. Disgusting, that's the word.
Coming in from the WD410 news desk in Las Vegas, Nevada, here he is, like always, Gordon Abernathy. Gordon, how you doing tonight?
Doing, but how are you doing? That's the question. And how are these people doing that are getting surprised? So I shared something on Facebook last week about these chalk outlines that are being thrown down on the streets of Las Vegas. They're little chalk silhouettes of, well, what appears to be a dead person. What I'm seeing. And at first it threw some people off, but what it is actually in regards to is we've got a bad problem with pedestrians getting run over out here. I think between January of 2018 and then June of 2019, 91 people were killed by automobiles in the Las Vegas Valley.
How many of those happened on the Strip? Pretty much all of them?
No, most of them are off strip, believe it or not. And that's where these chalk silhouettes are. And there's actually one just down the street from me where that poor kid got run over last year. So what it is it outlines a part of the Day of Awareness for Pedestrian Safety Dusk to Dawn campaign. Yes, it is a mouthful, but they're just trying to get people aware. Hey, pay attention. Don't run people over. As I've said before in Nevada, if you hit somebody outside of a crosswalk, it's kind of on them. But we all need to pay attention. Pedestrians also need to pay attention and maybe not wear so much black at night.
There's an idea.
So it definitely threw some people off. Some people think it's a little morbid, but I think it's kind of for a good cause. Something to grab the attention, right?
Well, absolutely. I mean, because you need that morbid thing to, especially nowadays, to wake people up and get their heads out of their asses. I think it would be a little more off-putting if they had, like, when there was a child got hit, if you actually had the miniature version.
Right, matching sizes.
Yeah, that would be a little more. And if you have the big guy, it's like super huge. It's like Fat Albert got hit.
Different sizes, different things. Yeah, different positions. Change it up a little.
I think it's better. It looks like the logo.
You're breaking up bad. What was that?
I thought it would be if it was the DRI logo.
Oh yeah, the DRI Thrash Zone logo.
So, moving on to things, and it is bad. Evans, Louisiana. Yes, I did say Louisiana. Authorities in Louisiana says a woman who worked at a medical clinic has been arrested for selling fake doctor's notes to high school students.
That's enterprising.
She's a genius, sort of.
What's the crime other than pretending to be a doctor? Delinquency of a minor?
That's a little bit of a crime, though. You can't.
It's not like she's writing scripts.
Forgery, man.
What's that?
Forgery.
Forgery.
Once again, she's not writing scripts. She's writing them absentee notices from school.
Well, so
delinquency to a minor is the best you could probably get for her if you have a good lawyer.
Yeah, we're going to see. Let's see how the story progresses. So, news outlets report that 52-year-old Belinda Gale Fondren.
She sounds hot.
You should see the pictures. I didn't send them to you, though. Was charged with filing and maintaining false public records. So, Parish Sheriff Sam Kraft says that she was selling these medical excuses for. What would they go for? Any guess?
That's a good $50 easily, I'd say.
I'm going to go the same way. I'm always shocked when I hear how little prostitutes charge for blowjobs. I've never had one. I just assume $50, but when you see them on Cops and all that, and they charge like $5-10. So I'm going to go low. I'm going to say she's selling for $15 a piece.
Okay.
The train is the closest, $20 each.
Carrie didn't get her guess in. She's slacking.
Yeah.
Throw it out there.
Two students at Evans High School in Evans, Louisiana, received excuses on 14 occasions.
Holy crap!
Talking about gilding the lily. If you're going to do something like that, you don't do it 14 times. You do it once or twice.
And not at the same school.
I mean, if you're doing it 14 times, what is she saying? You're in there because you got childhood leukemia, but you still have all your hair.
Well, Gordon, was
about that.
it was 14 different kids, right?
No, 2 children.
Oh, jeez.
Two kids, 14 occasions.
Oh, shoot.
So 7 apiece? And they just
Yeah.
happen to be at the doctor on the same day?
Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it?
She's not the smartest criminal.
Not the smartest kids either.
And that's a good point. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good
so
point.
what happened was the deputy said the physician received a call from the school board about these absent notes. He told the deputies he didn't treat the students, nor did he authorize the excuses.
Well, they called because these kids have now missed 7 days apiece. Clearly, they got something horribly wrong with them, so the school wanted to do a fundraiser and get some more information on what illness they had. There's nothing. I don't know who the hell these kids are. I wonder if she just picked a random doctor off the internet, or if it's somebody she took her kid to and had a copy of his signature, or maybe even the letterhead. And she's ripping them off on photocopy and copy and pasting the kid's name in there or something.
Actually, I think I heard she used to work for the doctor years before
Sticking
at some
to
point.
the man.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Sticking it to the man. Anyway, now we're going to shift over to Florida.
This ought to be a good one.
And this may have already been said. I don't know. I haven't been listening to any of your all's local news, but vendor was arrested after charging a fan $724 for 2 beers at a Dolphins game.
That's insane.
Oh, my God. I don't drink
the guy
beer, but
pay
that
it?
seems a bit high.
Yeah.
What kind of...
Was he drunk?
What kind of alcoholic pays that much money for two? No, I know what it was. He, the guy didn't knowingly pay it. He thought he was basically the guy rung up additional fees on his credit card. He basically stole the. He scanned him on the. He either typed the number in wrong or intentionally, or he went back and back charged him. Is that what happened?
Something very similar. So this fan received an alert on his phone from his credit card company notifying him of the $724 charge. A walking beer vendor was arrested Sunday at the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami for charging a fan $724 for 2 beers, according to the Miami-Dade Police Department. 33-year-old vendor Nathan L. Collier used the Square Reader, separate from the system used by the stadium company Rocket Man, to temporarily get away with the scam. So if we've all seen the Square Reader that people pop on the top of their iPhones or their Androids, a little white box. So he basically used that instead of their handheld devices there.
Well, congratulations for this guy for having $725 in the bank to pay for 2 beers. Because if it was me, it'd be declined.
Yeah, not going through, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Points to the guy for trying with his own Square. Pretty smart idea, maybe? Bad execution? I don't know.
People are fucking dumb, though. What are you in for?
I'm an idiot.
What'd you do? I charged the guy almost $800 for 2 beers, thinking I was going to get away with it.
Worth a shot.
I guess. But what? Anything over $500 is a felony.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that the cutoff?
I think it is. Anything under $499 is a misdemeanor, which is a year or less in jail, and then 500 above is a felony. Could be. They may have even adjusted that over the years, but I think it used to be $500 or something like that.
Yeah, well, the police did seize the illegal Square Reader when Collier was taken in. He's being held on $10,000 bond as of Tuesday morning.
Jeez. Lesson learned.
I'm 24 now.
Yeah, right. Before we get on to the next news story, and before we do another Florida story, this episode of the Waterman and D Train Show, a.k.a. What's in Your Head, a.k.a. the Bill, Carrie, Gordon, and Don Show, is brought to you by our friends at Act Computers. Act Computers is providing IT service for all Southwest Florida since 2004. They specialize in businesses large and small, veterinary clinics, accounting services, German places. They don't care. Anything that needs IT service, they can help you out. They can expand your wireless network footprint. They can help you with 2-form authentication, online backups, antivirus protection, laptop repair, desktop repair, tablet repair. You know your wife has spilt wine on her keyboard. How do I know? Because I have replaced a bunch of them since 2004. They can help you out with that. Give them a call, 239-283-1120, or go to act-capecoral.com. And I know what you're saying, Don. I don't live in Southwest Florida. How can I support your sponsors? Easy. As long as you have internet connection, they can help you. Give them a call, 239-283-1120. They will direct you to their website and have you install a quick app, and then they can log into your computer and help you with all your computer needs. And while you're on the internet, go ahead and go over to d-410.com. You know the deal. Sign up for Patreon. Click on the Amazon link. Do all your shopping there, and that all helps us out. Thank you guys very much. Pregnant Florida woman uses AR-15 to fatally shoot armed intruders.
Oh,
Yes.
shit.
Oh, this one.
Two armed men broke into the house and two armed men broke into a house and pistol whipped the husband before wife pulled out her legally. Why do they got to include that?
If it was illegally owned, then it would be a different story.
No, this is freaking NBC trying to make a big deal of the fact that you can legally own AR-15s. But anyhow, pulled out her legally possessed weapon and opened fire. Why not pulled out her AR-15 and protect herself? But anyhow, I digress. A pregnant Florida woman armed with a semi-automatic rifle gunned down two home intruders. I love how the first paragraph is always the title.
It
So we'll
repeats
skip
itself,
that.
yeah.
A deadly confrontation happened around 9 p.m. Wednesday on Old Welcome Road in Lithia.
And not very welcome.
I know where Lithia is. I've been there for a few World War II reenactments. About 25 miles southeast of downtown Tampa, Hillsborough County Sheriff's spokesperson Amanda Granite told NBC News. After the woman fired one shot from the family's AR-15 style, both men fled, and the mortally wounded robber collapsed in a drainage ditch outside where he died, according to deputies and her husband. So both the deputies and the husband told NBC the same thing, apparently. Horrible writing. That's what it says. Ditch where he died, according to the deputies and her husband. Deputies and her husband were still searching for the other robbers on Monday. The dead robber was described by deputies as a man in his late 20s, but he was not immediately identified. Two unknown males broke in and made demands to them. The male victim, who was the homeowner, began to get pistol whipped and beat up. Hillsborough County Sheriff told the reporters on the scene. During the incident, the female homeowner retrieved a firearm which was in the house legally. Yes, we've established that from the title. And fired one round which struck the male victim and killed him in the ditch. Good on her for knowing how to use the charging handle on that AR-15 and taking out the home intruder after he pistol whipped her husband repeatedly. Homeowner Jeremy King said he'd be dead if not for his fast-thinking 8-month pregnant wife. See, that just goes to show you there's no recoil on that AR-15 when your 8-month-old pregnant wife uses it. He said both home invaders had pistols and they fired one shot. Them guys came in, quote, them guys came in with two normal pistols and my AR-15 stopped them, he told NBC. My wife evened the playing field and kept them from killing me. King suffered a fractured eye socket, a fractured sinus cavity, and a concussion to go along with 20 stitches from the attack. The husband, whose 11-year-old daughter was at home during the home invasion, said he and his wife did not know their attackers. We also know that this was no random act. He said the family was probably targeted in the fine town of Lithia, Florida.
Wow.
Now, I refer to that as a home defense rifle.
Yeah. Now, interestingly enough, and I don't know if the law has changed because this was happened to this gentleman a long time ago, but my ex-father-in-law, when he was 16, he was home alone, and some home invaders broke into his house, and he shot and killed him. And he, too, got shot. But apparently at the time, in Ohio, in order to defend yourself at that level, you have to be on the second floor of your home with no way of escaping.
Really?
And so he was actually in juvie from 16 until he was like 21 for killing the home invader who shot him.
That's a weird-ass law.
Yeah. Like I said, that was back, in 1999, he was 33, so go 15 years prior to that. So I don't know if the law has changed, but I always thought that was weird.
I guess they wanted you to really have no way out, I guess.
Well, you hear about that shit happens a lot in Canada and like a lot of the European nations where like guys who own convenience stores get robbed and then they shoot somebody and they go to jail.
Yeah.
For illegally defending themselves.
I want to see if anyone's going to go after this pregnant woman for killing this guy.
No, not in Florida.
It's a clean
We're
shoot.
still clean shoot. We're still a free state. What else you got in your news, Gordon?
I need you to cue Mr. Tom McDonald for the piece of shit of the week.
Okay, I will do Tom McDonald for the piece of shit of the week. Oh, my health! I clicked on my software.
Not like a real piece of shit. Like if a piece of shit ate a piece of shit and took a pee and shit, you're that piece of shit.
There you go.
All right, in Denver, a man repeatedly espoused anti-Semitic views has been arrested.
I like the better one who's exposing himself.
It probably was. Has been
At the same time, yeah.
bomb plot at a historic Colorado synagogue. Again, I can't read today. So Yeah, the
It's that
co-conspiracy.
morphine in your system.
The co-conspirators in the bomb plot turned out to be undercover agents who arrested the man. We'll just refer to him as Richard Smoker. Shortly before he planned to bomb the synagogue early Saturday morning. So he was arrested in Pueblo, and the agents brought him in. He believed think he had 2 pipe bombs along with 14 sticks of dynamite to blow up the Temple Emmanuel. In fact, the explosives were incapable of causing damage. So
They're like road flares.
He's an asshole, sir.
I was going to say 14 sticks of dynamite would do some damage. They had to have been like road flares, or they were just duds, right?
He's an asshole, sir.
Yeah, they give him fake stuff.
Richard Smoker,
Major asshole.
whose real last name is very Germanic,
Gunners made first class Philip asshole.
described what he thought were explosives as absolutely gorgeous. He said that they should go ahead and attack overnight to avoid the police, according to court documents. Richard Smoker, who lives in Pueblo, and I'm sure he will be smoking a lot of Richards here.
The guy's name's Dick Smoker.
No, that's not his real last name. I'm not going to give him the credit.
Oh, but
Be a lot
either
funny
way,
if it was
yeah.
Dick Smoker. Go ahead.
Briefly appeared in court Monday in handcuffs with a gray polo shirt and black collars, the same ones that he wore when he was arrested. He told U.S. Magistrate Judge Christian Mix that he understood the charges against him and that she scheduled court for Thursday. But these kids are a freaking mess. And of course, what's pushing it? I don't know. It's got to be the zeitgeist, the internet. I don't know what's going on. But one of the things he did say is, you ready? This is on Facebook. I wish the Holocaust really did happen.
Oh, Jesus.
What the hell?
Right there tells you everything about this guy.
Wow.
Stand up. Stand up.
I know you're gonna. I don't know what are you doing over
Just
there.
stand up.
Oh, jeez.
Stand up.
Turn around. Look at the top shelf. Well, you're a little short. Look at the top shelf of that cabinet. What do you see? Who's on that stamp?
I can't see it. I don't know.
Adolf fucking Hitler.
Anything you want to tell us, or?
Yeah.
Part of my World War II collection. This guy says the Holocaust never happened. So what? Somebody 80 years ago just started printing up fictional goddamn government-endorsed stamps of Hitler? There's German money up there. These people who don't believe the fucking Holocaust happened, these Holocaust deniers are fucking dirtbags. When Gordon's a few years older than me. When he was in, elementary school in Kentucky, they used to bring in Holocaust survivors with the tattoos on their arms to talk to the class.
Yeah.
It was 6th grade, 7th grade at Hamilton in Ohio. Yeah.
It's fucking... And the funniest thing about all these assholes is, where do they go to find these hitmen and these terrorists? Because they're always undercover cops. They think they can go on Craigslist and hire a fucking hitman for $50?
Marketplace.
Craigslist.
But seriously, every time it's like, oh, well, they hired an undercover cop. I mean, this isn't Mr. In-Between, which if you haven't seen Mr. In-Between on FX, you gotta watch it. It's
I've
a great
seen a
show.
couple episodes, actually. It's pretty good.
It's in my DVR. It's a great show. But yeah, he's a real hitman. He ain't going to turn you into the police. What else you got on your news list, Gordon?
I think I'm wrapping it up after that one.
That's Gordon Abernathy joining us from the WD410 news desk in Las Vegas. I'm exhausted. And Carrie is sitting in with us tonight, and if you all want to do us a favor, go to failedtofail.com or d-410.com. Carrie is on the last episode called Living with Lupus, and if you guys have anybody in your family who has lupus and is struggling with it and struggling with the ailments that go along with it, I suggest you have them give them a listen, and perhaps maybe Carrie's successful turnaround and getting into the active lifestyle will help boost them up a little bit. So check that out. Go to failedtofail.com. And this wasn't intended to be the food consumption episode.
I don't want to do it.
I don't know. I make it a rule not to eat any meat out of a can.
Yeah, I made a mistake.
I sent Carrie a photo from the Fort Morgan, Alabama event where I said for breakfast we're having eggs, Spam, and grits, and she said I've never had Spam.
Oh yeah.
And I said, well, I can hook you up. Now this can may look.
Harry's from Kentucky, right?
Yes, we were all born in the same hospital.
At the age of 3.
Now this
What are you
can
trying to
may
say?
look weird because I recreated the World War II labels. So that's why it's white. But here on the Waterman and D Train show, in honor of the man who eats anything,
I have sampled spam before.
Carrie
so
is going to enjoy herself.
Try it with
no,
Her first
I'm weird.
I'm
sample.
weird too.
Give that a good whiff.
I'm picky about food in general.
Smell that?
No, thank you. It smells like cat food.
Well, it's very similar. The best part about spam, and the fact that Carrie is a texture person,
I can't.
spam has a slime to it.
Oh,
I can't. I'm done. I
that.
can't.
Got a nice layer of snot around
Don't you
it.
supposed to cook it or something?
No, you can eat it raw. It's pre-cooked.
I mean,
Some people say spam stands for a spiced ham.
I've heard that.
I
don't believe it.
Some other people say it stands for specialized army meat.
Anything specialized meat.
Spam actually kept the Russian army alive during World War II when they were cut off. Spam was so big in the Pacific that today, when you go to some of the highest end Hawaiian restaurants, they have spam down there.
Loco Moco is sold all over Las Vegas because of our Polynesian population.
No, I will say spam is better on a cracker, which I don't have. But here you go. Take one bite.
I have to.
Yes. Enjoy the delicatessen.
You know what I tried for the first time?
What's that?
Somewhat similar. Pork roll.
Yep.
I had pork roll for the first time within the last 6 months.
Now, for those of you who are poor and grew up poor, you might think spam is the poor man's delight.
Oh no!
But for those of you who spam's a little high in the hog, you can get what's called treat.
I got a treat for you.
It's called treat. It's like the poor man's spam.
There's a poor man's spam?
Yeah, it's called treat.
Good lord.
How much does this cost?
This like $3. It's made by our fine friends at Hormel.
That's
Come on,
$3?
If that's good enough to keep soldiers alive around the world in 1943, your highfalutin bougie ass can eat it in 2019. Take a bite.
For the end of the world food, right?
What are you thinking? You want a Coke or you want that Impossible Whopper back?
What would you rather have? The
I think this
spam?
was made up.
Taste the salt, the high sodium content,
Yeah.
and the old spam.
Yeah, that sounds about.
You want some
I
spam,
see
Bill?
why
Here.
you never
No.
wanted to try
I'm
that.
pretty solid on this.
Yeah, last time you came here, you refused to eat and drink my booze.
No, I've had spam before, so I'm going to politely decline. I can't eat
Be
spam.
a team player.
Oh, God
Have some
damn it.
spam.
Or Dave, you would have eaten the whole thing.
Dude, be like, all right.
I can't do this.
This is so...
I don't think I can do this. Let me get my water.
It's just some spam, for the love of God.
I'll take a bite.
That's not too bad.
It's a texture thing. I'm with Carrie.
You can't handle the spam?
I'm not even going to chew it. I'm going to swallow it like a goddamn pill.
Well, now that we are done grossing everybody out for the this episode, I'm looking for something to go out on because Dave's not here.
Would Dave have taken that whole thing down?
Yeah, Dave would have eaten it all. Dave eats tripe.
Yeah, okay.
You know what
All
tripe
right,
is?
Yeah. I've
Cow
seen
tongue.
that. Yeah, that's disturbing.
He eats cow tongue tacos because it's cheaper
Oh.
than beef taco, and beef tacos aren't that expensive.
No. Taco Bell tacos. I mean, you can live in.
Well, hopefully sometime over the last 113 minutes, we said something positive and a little uplifting to help motivate you in life. Probably not on this episode,
Yeah,
between
no.
eating fake-ass Whoppers, reading about people getting shot with AR-15s, a horribly produced game show, and spam.
And chalk outlines.
I think the possibility of anything positive coming out of this show is probably null and void. But anyhow, life is short, life is hard. Please check out fail2fail.com with Carrie on the Living with Lupus episode. Bill, go ahead and give out all the plugs for the Unsupervised podcast.
Unsupervised. New episodes come out every Thursday anywhere you can listen to podcasts. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at unsupervised03.
So you guys are smart. All your stuff synchronizes. All our shit has different addresses and all that stuff.
Yeah, the program.
And Gordon?
I can be hit up at Aegis 1974 on Instagram and Gordon at D-410 on Facebook.
Thank you so much, fella. And may all of your spam dreams come true, ladies and gentlemen. This has been another episode of the Waterman and D-Train Show. And for Carrie, Bill, and Gordon, I am Don Abernathy, your host. And while you're out there checking out Fail to Fail podcast, go to WTSPWorldWar2.com and check out the latest episode of the What's the Scuttlebutt podcast, your favorite World War II podcast. You know the deal. Go and support the show through Patreon. Check out our YouTube channel and all that good stuff. And if you want to send us an email us at info@d-410.com. And for those of you who don't know, the hyphen is a little dash on your keyboard between the 0 and the plus sign. We'll see you all next week.